皆さんこんにちは。ネクサスモーション代表理学療法士の諸谷舞子です。今日はですね、ナンシー・ブルーム先生と少しお話しさせていただく時間をもらいました。ナンシー先生はですね、ワシントン大学の理学療法学科の教授でいらっしゃいます。MSI 運動系機能障害症候群を勉強されている方、ご存知の方も多いでしょうが、シャーリー・サーマン先生が提唱されたコンセプトなんですけれども、この MSI 症候群ですね、この考え方、ずっと何十年もサーマン先生と一緒に発展してこられた、多分サーマン先生が最も信頼している PT の先生だと私は思っています。なのでそんな先生ですね、今年の6月LAMSS、バーチャルでまたロサンゼルスムーブメントシステムセミナーが開催されますが、今回はサーマン先生とナンシー先生、をお迎えして、2人に、腰椎と股関節の Msi 症候群について指導をしていただきます。それではナンシー先生からのメッセージをお楽しみください。How I know that since the first textbook has been published, that includes the lumbar spine and the hip, there has been lots of changes, not so much on the lumbar spine, but how do you think the hip and the femoral diagnosis have evolved over time?
Certainly, some of the labels that are in the first textbook have changed. And probably been replaced with others that might more accurately describe the problem, such as there's no lateral glide, but there's a posterior glide in terms of types of diagnosis. So we have some new diagnoses since the textbook came out. Not that many, but certainly some. And I'd say overall, it's more about appreciation, the more depth. There's more appreciation for structural variations and how that might impact the movement. For example, people that have femoral acetabular impingement or developmental hip dysplasia often have structural changes that influence how they move, and starting to integrate how young people move and how they might be related to some of those syndromes, and just the femoral versions that occur and how that plays into movement. So I think a growing understanding of the appreciation of the structure has enhanced the diagnostic categories.
Mm-hmm. It's almost hard to say that someone has a normal hip structure because they all seem so varied.
Right, exactly. But back in the day, it was a ball in a socket, and everybody was pretty lucky to have a nice round socket and cup, Not so much.
Right, yeah.